Right, I'm here with Jake Weeks from Leaner Stronger. Now I'm actually going to be working with Jake over the next 6 weeks as one of his online clients. So whether you know or not, I've actually been carrying the knee injury now for a good few months. So that puts any competitive martial arts out of the question. So I need a new goal, I need a new challenge to keep me entertained. So we're going to see just how lean we can get me over these next 6 weeks. So I mean, I'm pretty lean right now. That's cool, but I want to get like absolutely shredded. We want to do a little experiment, see how far we can go. I probably haven't been at that level since my bodybuilding days, but that was a long time ago. So I can really do with a hand this time. So that's where Jake comes in. Jake is he's probably one of the most underrated, most knowledgeable guys I personally know. I mean, he's one of the few people we can actually geek out over medical journals and scientific literature, all the really juicy stuff that I'm sure nobody cares about. But no, it's really, really cool for us, should I say. So anyway, enough of me talking about Jake. Why don't you introduce yourself and talk more about the online training program we'll be doing?
I'm Jake. I run my personal training business, Leaner Stronger. And as Dan said, he is taking part in a 6-week online training program with me to get him back to his bodybuilder days, get his body fat percentage down to around 4 or 5%, hopefully. Like you said, which is no easy feat, you know, especially by yourself. So I'm going to be putting Dan through an online training program for 6 weeks where I am designing all of his workouts, giving him his nutrition targets that he'll be following, so his calories, his macronutrients, so his protein, fats, carbs, giving him all of those targets to try and eat. And if Dan needs it along the way, I'll be there able to assist him in meal plans or recipe ideas that will help him along the way to get there. So with the app, he'll be able to download, or he has downloaded an app on his phone where I'll be able to deliver these training plans and these nutrition meal plans and targets, things like that, whereby he can simply go to the gym wherever he is without me, follow the exercises as structured, and if there's anything in there that he can't do, the application has video tutorials and demonstrations and explanations of how to do these things, so he should never really be stuck in performing these exercises that I've prescribed to him, so to say.
No, I mean, I've used that part already. I mean, some of the exercises, I'll be honest, I hadn't done before. So I was a little unsure, but yeah, just on the app, right, play video, there you go, an instructional video just showing you exactly what to do. So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, so it's good, and along the way we'll be checking in weekly, either by a phone call or an email, depending what our schedules are like. And I'll be making sure that Dan's getting on okay with the program, he's following it, and he's having good success with doing the exercises, and he's enjoying it, because there's no point doing it if you don't enjoy it anyway.
Of course. So
we want to make sure you enjoy it along the way.
Yeah.
And then it'll be an opportunity for us to discuss what needs to happen next, how we're going to progress on with the program. I mean, it's not an easy thing cutting down to such low single-digit % body fat, so it's going to be an intense 6 weeks for you, even though you're starting at a low base. And it'll be the opportunity for any questions and pointers to be put along the way from Dan or to me for Dan, and we can adapt it very fluidly along the way.
Yeah, I think that is the thing. It's going to be a process of constant adaptation to the program. You're constantly modifying, adapting it to keep the body getting to the stage you need it to be. So that's where I could really do with a second set of eyes. That's where Jake's going to help me.
Yeah, I'm huge on the accountability. Like, I am the one to be accountable to, which is a great thing with this online training. You don't actually physically have to see me to have me on your case, essentially. I'm so contactable 24/7 pretty much. You know, you've got my phone number, my email, and the app. The app itself has a messaging system, so there's so many avenues to get hold of me. You'll always have an answer within 24 hours at an absolute tops.
Yeah, not just that, but I mean, just the weekly check-ins in itself, I think it's a huge factor in keeping you accountable. I mean, I'm sure most people kind of know roughly what to do to lose weight or whatever their fitness goal is, but it's a case of doing it. So if you know you've got that weekly check-in with Jake, you don't want Jake on your ass. You want to make sure that you've done everything as you should be doing it. So that's a big selling point for me. That's what I need.
Yeah, it really is a big thing. Like Dan said, if, for example, you're having a bad week, then that phone call it's there to nip things in the bud, whatever it may be, whether you're having bad nutrition, whether it's a life thing, something's happening in your life and you just can or can't do the structure of the program anymore. It's that point to adapt it. And that's again, my job is to understand and deliver to you the best plan possible for your lifestyle. Now Dan doesn't lead a typical 9-to-5 job, so his lifestyle's already different in the sense of his training hours and his nutrition protocol or structure throughout his day. So we just work with what he has, not what I would love to give in an optimal world. It never works like that. So it's a case of just adapting with who I'm talking to and who's in front of me, which is Dan in this case. So we're just working what's good for him, and that's the beauty of the online stuff. It works what's for you. It's not just a generic one plan that everyone follows, whether it works for them or not. It's a specific tailored exercise plan and a specific tailored nutrition plan. You know, if you don't like kale, I'm not going to make you eat kale. You know, if you like having a chocolate bar along the way, we'll try and fit it in. Maybe not for a bodybuilder goal, but in general, if you're a general weight loss client, then you can have these things, providing other things are slotted in along the way.
Yeah, I think, well, that's probably a misconception in itself, right?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks, oh, I want a six-pack, I have to eat chicken and broccoli and nothing else. So, not quite the case.
Yeah, but that's definitely one for another time. That's a topic
let's not go. Yeah, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Let's not go down there. So
no. But no, it's the accountability that's a huge selling point for me. Plus, I mean, I don't need Jake in the gym with me, to be honest. You know, he tells me what to do, and I'm quite happy to do it. I know that's not the case for everyone. Some people less experienced, they might need someone on hand to actually guide them through and show them their workouts. But no, I mean, for people like me, the online side, it's perfect.
Yeah, and as well as the accountability, there's other things like with the technological age that we're in, all the methods of tracking the training, tracking the nutrition, even tracking your daily life is simply done through the one app. If you've got things like Fitbits, it syncs up with the Fitbit app. Now we all tend to have some sort of step counter on us at some point. Even our phones are doing it nowadays in our pockets. But the app that we're using for the online training that syncs with your Fitbit, it also syncs with your food tracking application. So if you have MyFitnessPal and you've used that before, the app will sync directly with that. So everything that we need to be looking at is then stored in our one app on that online training program. So it makes life super easy for you. You don't have to worry about doing 1,000,001 different things across several different apps. Everything just syncs together in one nice place, which is easy for me to check up on and great for you guys to track your progress. Yeah,
I mean, it's so easy to follow, right? I mean, it just goes to show, like, the program, how it really is like a full lifestyle package. I mean, let's talk about, I mean, you're covering, right, the training, what you do in the gym. You're covering the nutrition, what you eat. You're covering daily activity, your steps. Are you moving throughout the day? On the check-in sheets, I mean, you cover sleep.
Sleep, yeah.
Sleep.
Making sure you're sleeping okay. And then anything else that pops up in your life, essentially, if there's a stress of some sort and we need to arrange things differently, that can be adapted. It's quite comprehensive in what we're doing in terms of making sure everything's going smoothly, because life is life. It's it's not just gym and good eating. It's none of us can live that life unless we're professional athletes, which none of us are at the moment. So it's a case of just dealing with what we have to deal with in the best possible way, so that you can, one, do it, two, don't feel like you're having too bad or hard a time, and three, you enjoy it. This exercise thing that's going around so popular nowadays, it has to be fun.
It's got to be.
One of the key things in terms of keeping it going is enjoying it. So be it the exercise choices or the environment that you go into and doing it, and hopefully the online training can deliver programs that Dan finds fun and get him towards his goal.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's be honest. If you're not enjoying it, you're not going to stick to it, not for very long. Same with the eating. If you're not enjoying the food you're eating, you're probably not going to stick to any diet for very long. So that's a big thing that Jake's package caters for. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to seeing what we can push out of you over 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to be documenting my progress over these 6 weeks. So I'll be putting out more videos, progress pictures, blog posts. So keep following to see how I get on. I mean, you can follow me on social media, danmarashi. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, pretty much everything. I'm everywhere. Not really. Or check my website, howistayfit.com. And Jake, if anyone wants to get in touch with you.
So if you want to get in touch with me for any questions or for online training, you can contact me on my Instagram and Facebook. Both of them are at leannessstrongerjake. Or you can email me at jake@leannesstronger.co.uk, or you can visit my website, which is www.leaner-stronger.com. And like I say, you can contact me, whether it's be inquiries for the training or any questions you have related to exercise, fitness, weight loss, muscle gain. I'm happy to answer all questions I can give you answers for.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, look forward to checking back in with you pretty soon.